Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. This is the Empire campaign that I think we were hoping for in the beginning. Let's leave town for a brief moment to kind of take a look at the map. Okay, we've got territory up here in Tial, and bleeding all the way down here next to Argeron. We also have territory down here. And now the challenge becomes linking the two. I was mentioning before that we may steamroll the Azrai, but it may not happen quite that way. We've got about 700 troops down here. There's probably more en route, I'm sure, but we're still at war with Battania, somehow, for some reason, and they still want to fight them. I don't know why, but as long as there's no peace up here, we'll have broken up militaries and this won't happen quite like we want to. So my goal now is to put more pressure on them and convince them to sue for peace. Then we're going to turn on either of these two enemies. Hopefully one and then the other, not both at the same time. Because I could see a nice little chain here cutting through Khuzait territory, linking my lands, essentially as Khuzait lands. So that's a priority for me. Another priority may be to spread out a little farther into the Northern Empire. But for now, let's check the Kingdom tab and see what's going on. In terms of armies, they're heading to Thorios, which is in the Western Empire. They're gathering near Stetstein, and this army is traveling into my territory in Husn Folk. So, I think we'll pop in here and check the town, just so everybody's squared away. I know we did this recently, but the aqueducts will give us prosperity. The forum is giving us a ton of influence. It's giving us basically all of our influence. This won't pull up when I'm in menu, I guess. And we're fine on everything else. I'm tempted to throw a governor in here. I wanted to throw in the spice vendor last episode, but now she's off, doing her own thing, so I don't necessarily want to interrupt that. Another thing we can do is just grab all of these troops very quickly before we have others recruit them. My thought is we can go to the keep and manage the garrison and basically just throw all of those troops in there. So I'll give them anybody who's just kind of basic infantry, things like that. And then once we're done with that, we can move along. Let's see if there's any other small little tykes in here. One thing that I would absolutely recommend for your playthroughs is definitely get the easy sorting mods on here. I'm blanking on the exact name of it, but it basically will let you click a button at the top and sort by tier. And that is very useful. I have not done that so far in this campaign. I may try to add it later, but sometimes screwing around with mods later on is a terrible idea. Just gonna check the weaponry very quickly. See if there's anything fun in here. And I have decided, officially, I'm going to sell each of these. They're a little bit better, a little bit worse in some cases. But I don't want to mess with them too much for now. So I'm going to move on from that. I'm going to do some basic trading, nothing too crazy, and then we'll get a move on in a moment. Very well. Now let's check, just for a moment. We have 1,145 days left for the Dragon Banner. So that's good. No issue there. Let's move along and see. Policia. Really? Okay. I'm just trying to see where this army's going to determine whether I need to be on the defensive or the offensive. I'm thinking it's going to go defense, as always. Azrai. Peace. They offer 3,000. I will take that deal. That settles that, doesn't it? Perfect. We have 3 times as many men as them. That's probably wise on their part. We could have smashed into them, but I don't have that much in the way of influence at the moment. Let's check this briefly. See, fairgrounds are all the way up, and we're running festival and games, and we're still barely making progress. So I may pull the spice vendor in here, especially during peacetime. I was worried about losing her previously. You know what, let's do that. It's going to take her a day and 2 hours. That's fine. I'm willing to wait here for a day and 2 hours as well. Okay, Sicanus is a new army. That's interesting to me. I would like to see if we can force our hand anywhere else besides Battania. It's not very useful for our purposes. Northern Empire, no support. Khuzate, some support, because we're paying them tribute. No one else. We don't want to fight anyone else. So let's watch this number very carefully. And it seems the Battanians are weakened. They're not fighting anyone else, but maybe it's time to head over there and do our worst. I think we need one brief pit stop. So let's wait until we have our governor in here, or governess. She's currently in the settlement. She better be in the settlement. She wouldn't be in the garrison. There we go. Okay, loyalty's going up. Let's see if I can manage to get one upgrade here. So the wall's tier 3. Everything is in the positive. So I could increase my wall repair speed or a bonus to taxes, which would be nice, but I'm thinking right now, if we train militia, how bad is that? Loyalty drift is slight. They're going to be mad at me no matter what. Okay, I think we need to leave this here. Will she increase our... She has no perks yet. Alright, so we need to wait on that, increasing militia and things like that. I'm going to let the militia do its own thing, and then go from there. For now, we venture off into Odok. And I will tell you why. 2 hideouts. Seriously? I have 88. I'm going to wait on that one. This should be... Oh, it's Sal, actually. We'll give him the governor bonus because he's not a quartermaster right now. Simple enough. There's going to be a lot of step bandits about because of that major issue. 2 hideouts. That's very, very questionable. For now, let's go to Odok. Do we have an ironmonger? We do. Now, because there is some kind of ironmonger, there should be a better selection of weapons. And because this is Khuzate territory, I'm thinking I may find what I'm looking for. Hello, friend. Now, the long glaive is ours. I have 80,000 other things here, but let's compare. So, we have thrust damage, which is not present on the billhook. Okay, this is one-handed or two-handed, meaning we can have a shield. The swing damage is 22 cut. Its length is 206. Swing speed is 86. Swing speed is 24. So this is much slower, but it's almost twice as long. We're going to try this out and see just how much damage we can do with the long glaive. I'm very excited. This is not, the greatest upgrade of all time. However, it will help us considerably. So for now, let's go smelt us some stuff. Make sure I lock in that billhook. And one other thing that I have been thinking about doing, the reason I'm not skipping ahead right now, is because I think I should be smithing down or smelting down as many two-handed weapons as possible. So if I had a whole army of billhooks, that would go very well for us. We're going to do a quick smithing montage just to get rid of all this stuff, and then from there we will determine our next enemies. Okay, so now we have our two-handed polearm options here. I'm actually going to go two-handed sword for a minute and see what we have unlocked. Not too much more in the two-handed sword realm, but look at this. We have more polearm abilities than we did before. I can go ahead and throw a spear tip on here. Make a nice long pole and forge that down. Very, very few materials. And if I go to the trade, I should be able to gain 60. Okay. Just wanted to confirm the dollar amount because this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in and forge a few of them. Should have saved that, really. Okay. So there's 2. And now we can smelt them down. Didn't do too much this time around. However, in the long term, that will generate us a lot more in terms of polearm parts, right? So we should be able to build very good two-handed swords and very good two-handed axes and polearms eventually. So that's my goal. In terms of pikes, we don't have much. Yeah, nothing at all, really. Let's see if there's any orders, since I haven't done this too much. They give me 192 for a pike. I don't have any charcoal right now, so I'll wait on that. Let's go to the character screen and upgrade the exile. She can get the nighttime bonus. Now let's recruit a few troops. Very well. Now we're ready. Stetstein Castle is again under attack, as is Chinopsis. That's a little close to Atrion, which makes me worried. I think what we'll do now is we'll move through Empire and Khuzait lands, recruiting whoever we can find. Ooh, lots of cav there. That was a great town, actually. I am now confident that I can run down these looters with very few casualties. You gon' die. Thank you. None dead, the way we like it. And I'm just going to keep leveling everyone up. I will take all of the weapons, I think, each time. Anything good for me? No. Okay, so we're just going to recruit and look for some weaponry. That's really it for now, as we move across the Empire lands. I think we'll catch him eventually.
What do you want with us?
Goodbye. Not even an injury. You love to see it. Alright, give me cheese. It's like I'm Vlandian all over again. And I will take these. Very good. We're already up to 124 out of about 150. If I recruit here, we'll be nearly to the top. I would do the tournament. I think for now, we've had our share of tournaments for quite a while. Let's just buy out whatever hardwood we can get. And let's actually smythe. Smelt down a few of these things. I could have sworn we just purchased hardwood. Did we just sell our hardwood? That would be hilarious. We did. We sold our hardwood. Oh, moving too quickly. Alright, on to the next town. We'll find some hardwood later. It's nice to be rich. You don't have to care too much about how much things cost. I'm being a little bit more choosy now since I have pretty near topped out my force. And then the next goal is going to actually be to level up so that we can increase our holdings. Botania, offer 6,300 a day. I thought you'd never ask. That is a lot. I cannot imagine Caledog's gonna have very much money after this. But that's fine. Now we're looking at the Khuzait in the Western Empire thinking, no to the Northern, yes to the Khuzait, and strong yes to the Western. Interesting. Okay. Did I already purchase some goods here? I may have. Let's go to Fiacon and see who we can recruit. Huh. That was not very good. Have you any hardwood for me? I will take all of that. And some other supplies just for good measure. Now I think there are a few things we could sell them. One extra there. And that will do it. Let's see if there are any two-handed weapons that we can purchase. Just for the sake of smelting down. Lances are good. This is a two-handed polearm. Let's go ahead and buy about 15 of them. Because they're cheap, you know. And we'll smelt those down. We're going to become the smelters in chief. I think we'll leave that for now. Do we have enough for now? And it gives me one every time, which is always lovely. I do quite enjoy that. We'll use Nathanos now. And then for the smelting, we'll switch back to myself. Very good. Okay, we have not unlocked anything yet. That is okay. It is a long and arduous process unlocking things. So let us leave and look for our new enemies in the north. I am not going to mess around with the Khuzait. If they go to war with us, it is over for them. Re-up on some of those boys. One-handed polearms will not do. I need a two-handed polearm. 130. Don't mind if I do. And I'll take an expensive one to see if I can upgrade a little faster. Okay. We have entirely too many horses here. I'm gonna start selling different types. I just purchased some, I know, but different types of horses I'll try to get rid of. Okay, and I'm gonna take all of that. Not all the prices are going to be very good, but bear with me. Dithuda. Smithing is 25, so you can use more efficient method of charcoal production. That produces 3 units of charcoal from 2 units of hardwood. Now do you see my methods? She is going to be getting me more efficient smithying. Okay. I am going to be the one to create the goods. And she will be the one to keep me rolling. I will take all of you, and I will upgrade each of you. Very well. Off we go. I think Imprella is going to be where we make our stand against the Khuzait, because there are 2 towns here. We might get into a tricky situation, though, thinking about it, because the Western Empire may decide that they, too, would like to have a hand in our downfall. So, let's watch for that. Okay, wow, you'll give me a lot for grain. I will sell grain at that price, certainly. Okay, now let me show you this. Oh, we need to rest. Let's rest very quickly. Should be enough. Now, if we go to the smithy, I can refine 2 for 1. However, Dithuda can smelt 2 for 3. Basically giving us an endless supply of goodies. So now whenever I smelt down 1 to 2... Ah, the 2-handed polearm upgrade from that advanced part. Lovely. Whenever I get some wood back, she will be able to turn around and make that what is the word I'm thinking of? Bountiful. She'll take our small amount of wood and make it into much charcoal. Back to Dethuda. Thank you very much. She's up to level 32 already. How lovely. Now, I can get through the last of these. Oh, all but one. You know what, Dethuda? You may have the honor of finishing that off. And now look at this. 63. Coming back up. So we're level 65 here. That's lovely. Nathanos could probably do some work for us. In fact, what if we have Nathanos make us some very simple pole arms? Two-handed pole arms, I think, would be just fine. I don't really want to have to use wood. Okay. Perhaps not. Let's go to these. For they require no hardwood. Very well. 5. 2, 5, and 1. Let's build a bunch of these. So in creating these, we will unlock parts. But also, in turning around and smelting them down, we'll unlock some more parts as well. Let's see, though. Did he do a very good job? Oh, I will sell the top 2. Very good. And we'll wait once more, hoping for this very moment. Wow, that timing could not have been better. I'm excited to vote yes. Actually, let's cancel that. Let's cancel that for a moment. I'm going to go to the Kingdom tab and start having some fun. Distance. Ooh, many of you are expensive. I must be careful. 55. It's 2 to 1. These are all 2 to 1, basically. Thank you. And thank you. That'll do. And then we'll just take those who have no cost. Do I have no other parties? I have no other parties out on the map. That should be resolved quite soon. Okay. Should I go one more? I should go one more. I'm gaining 2 a day. I can be a little greedy. Okay, alright. Now we vote to go to war. Thank you, Sarandon, for your vote. Much appreciated. Okay, Sarandon, you are a gentleman and a fine scholar. We have declared war on the Khuzate scum, who have lurked around us for all too long. I'm going to camp here temporarily. And since we have declared war on them, they'll take some time to muster as well. Oh no. The Sturgains. Why is it always the Sturgains? Okay, Umbrella is not mine. Lacana is mine. But Umbrella is not. I think they will most likely go for Umbrella first, and then Tjal. My goal now is to charge up north, keep an eye on the enemy Sturgians, and make sure that Uruk and Tjal do not fall behind me. I'm actually willing to lose Vladiv. Truly. Are you seriously going to do that right behind me? I have allies riding to my aid. They don't know that, but there's Thatros. Don't get involved. Come here, Thatros. Hurry up. I wish to envelop them. 3, 2, 1. Yes, now we help. Wait! Come on, seriously? There we go. It was right next to me, but it did not work. So, alright. Let's check the inventory, shall we? We could go early retirement, but it is time for the long glaive to shine. And for that very reason, we're fighting it. I'm excited for this one. Cav, let's actually take out on the open flank. I think that will serve us better. And you know what? I'm feeling cheeky. Let's split the Cav. I haven't done this in a while, I know. But if we go Cav here and Cav behind. Now, I could do both flanks, but I have a plan. The horse archers are going to go on this flank, and they are going to skirmish as they see fit. Tharos, what are you, by the way? Okay, you can lead them. Lead my horse. Actually, lead my Cav. I take it back. Lead my Cav, please. Thank you, sir. I will lead the horse archers, whether by intent... Oh, they are close. Hold on, everybody. Hold the phone.
Mounted archer! Follow your sword!
That is going to get interesting. Wait, which side are you? You're this side. Okay.
Move!
So I'm going to keep one unit of cav back with my force. And I'm going to keep the other unit of cav ready to charge with me. Let's see how this glaive works. I can't swing it, by the way, unless I undo the shield, like so. There he is. Now this is where we're going to get maximum damage. But the ability to basically have a polearm and a shield, or a glaive, at a moment's notice is quite useful. It's going to be longer. Let's take out this brigand. See? We can take him out from the quarter panel. That's exactly what we were asking for last time. So, I'm most excited for that.
Soldiers! Move to enemy!
Going to have the soldiers engage rather than just marching them, because then when they reach range to attack,
cavalry,
we will be ready.
Move!
Let's put the cav up a little bit farther. So they're in shield wall, and I'm marching them very slowly so that I can keep my archers behind them. If you tell them to advance and the archers to advance, they're going to get all screwy. So we don't want that. Folks, I hate to tell you this, but the second half of the battle was corrupted. I don't know what happened to the video, but the good news is we lost about 8 or 10 troops, and they were absolutely destroyed. So I would be tempted to take that again, however I don't have an exact save. So for now, we're going to let Chastamir go, and we'll have to fight another battle sometime soon. Do we have any other recruits that we want to get rid of? I think there's plenty of looters we should just ditch. So we'll take all of you in, and then ditch the looters, and take you. Still doing that. I don't actually need any looters. Let's leave it like that. That'll do. And then the upgrades come pouring in. A scale vest. Wow, that's quite nice. Scales aren't quite gonna do it here, but I think I'll hold on to one of those. Give me all of this. Oh, hello. We have some nice spears. How lovely. Okay, so the troops will get some experience. We have found our next foe, heading to Vladiv, and if we wait long enough, we will bulk up to a good size force. Auric is under attack, Vladiv is under attack, both at the same time. I need to pick my battles here. Vladiv has 280 in defense. Auric has 262. I think we'll go for Auric, unless of course we can gain one more size here, one more troop. Okay, we have both. We have both. Okay, I'm gonna run to Auric just to see what the attacking force is. 470. Okay, I can do that. I'm gonna let them fight a while. I believe this battle started first. I believe. Let's check the kingdom tab very quickly. Okay, 400, 900. Let's go distance. No one's really nearby that's worth anything. Ooh, I will take you. You're 3 days away, but an extra 100 will do us very nicely. Let's see here. 262. Once they drop to 100 or 400, I'm going in. Okay, why can't I see the castle? Hello? Defenders 200. Alright. How much is breaking in? 75? No, thank you. I'm going to send the troops here because we have multiple battles to face. We have lost, let's see, garrison 28 of our 150. You can go... See if that charm came up. It probably did. I'll take a free looter, why not? Let's take that. We have far too many prisoners, but oh well. Maybe we can donate some of them. That'll work. Yes, I'm aware. Lamellar's... Ooh, the Masterwork bow will be good for Nathanos. He has the exact same one. Okay. Take anything over 1,000, as usual. The weapons... Balanced step arrows. I will give you these. Actually, do I need these? 4 pierce. Yeah, I'll take those. Thank you. Nathanos, you may have the bodkin arrows, because I care. And then I'm going to take the hunters and the food. Now that that's done, we have another 100 troops coming in. The Khuzait will be on the back foot. I don't believe they have very many troops, honestly. 5,400 and 5,800 from Sturgia. So if we can convince the enemies to back off... Oh, hello. I don't think that's going to go very well for us. Let's see if we can catch out one of our friends. I don't want them to join up any more than they already have. Is it possible? 142. Vladiv will be lost for certain. There's nothing I can do. Ha! We've finally unlocked the Way of the Saddle. Increase your charge damage and maneuver by 1 for each 10 riding skill above 200. So that, my friends, is 7 extra points to maneuver and to charge damage. That's huge. The bow has also leveled up. We can zoom more with the bow and increase our seeing range in the campaign map by 10%. That's very large. You take 10% less damage from projectiles. That's nice. Bow-equipped troops in your formation take 5% less damage from projectiles. If it was infantry, I'd be more inclined for this one. However, that is pretty massive. Medicine as well has leveled up. High morale increases the healing rate by 15%. Increase relationship by +1 with a random notable over the age of 50, or... these are the same. Noble over the age of 50. Okay. Resting in settlements increases heal rate. Yes, because we are playing defense a lot of the time, more than we would prefer. So we're going to have 500. If we have 500 troops and we camp out down here, we should be fine. Abalitos has 400. So while we won't save the castle, we may just break them after their siege. This would be quite large. There are still 96 defenders. Wow, and Uruk holds on. Okay. Perhaps we can break the assault force here and convince them to run. Are we doing it? I think we're doing it. Oh, wow. Okay, you know what this means. The Longlaive is going to get a sweet, sweet taste of enemy noble blood. We have another upgrade. Is that me? Trade 150. Don't mind if I do. Increase trade or tariff income by 10%. That's very nice. Very nice. Party leader. Party wage is decreased by 50% while waiting in settlements. Okay. Workshop productions are increased, or mercenary troops' wages are decreased. I don't use mercenaries a lot. That's done. Over it. Does anyone else have an upgrade? No. Okay. It's time. So, we meet again in the snow, much like before.
Former soldiers!
And the end result should hopefully be about the same. I would like this line to be as long as possible. Pardon me, tree.
Horsemen!
What we're going to do is, keep our cav half and half. 175. Todiatos, you may take over. Wonderful. So, infantry is actually going to be led by Sarandon. He will do well. And then I'm going to remain on the outskirts. So, Cav Unit Uno. Only have 2 horse archers. Okay, that's questionable. Now, whenever you're in a giant battle like this, whether you've played 100 of them or none at all, and this is your very first, it is always useful to do one thing. Play defense. Let them come to you, and if they won't come to you, make them come to you. The reason being that if they charge you, you have the advantage of shooting them longer. And you also get the lovely, lovely perk of having your reinforcements directly behind you. I'll leave those cav to them. And I'm going to let this cav come out to the flank a bit more. Let's pull that shield off. I don't need it. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. That extra reach is huge. Oh, I let him get me. He had the inside turn. Well, watch this. Nice early strikes with a huge, gigantic, long glaive. Okay, now let's ensure that we're not rushing into enemy cavalry.
Cavalry, charge!
Just over his head. Stay back from the infantry a bit. Ooh, just missed him. I gotta get focused here.
Soldiers,
Let's move the infantry in. Oh, that's nice. It's nice to have that extra reach. Now, they are Sturgians, so they will be doing a bit more damage than others. I need to crash my horses in here to aid in the infantry lines. It's a bit slower, but man, does it pack a wallop. Okay. Let's get the cav back out. Actually, I think the infantry should engage at this point, as should the archers. See, now they're going to turn, they're going to scramble, they'll do all the things they need to do.
horsemen, give them hell on earth! Move!
Now we roll out the horses, just like scrambling a jet. Get them to turn and maneuver, and then you do your worst. See ya, Alec. See ya, Brigand. Okay.
Soldiers, hold your ground!
Stop.
Cavalry, attack! Cavalry, attack!
Going to the front is dangerous, especially against Sturgians.
Infantry, move to enemy! Cavalry, cavalry, charge!
Need you to keep moving. Cavalry sitting still are dead cavalry.
Forward! Cavalry! Attack! Cavalry! Kill them, soldiers!
Okay, they're going to continue to push back, so
Move!
let's leave it like that, actually. Don't shoot me, coward.
Infantry! Step troops! Forward!
Let's get our archers back in line. Excuse me, did you just smack one of my men?
Soldiers! Move! Horsemen! Move!
Here come the reinforcements. And look at those lines up at the top.
Footmen! Move!
dang. They're dying before I can even kill them. That is a good sign. Sorry, dude. There we go.
Soldiers! Horsemen!
Horses.
Forward!
Not that close, boys.
Infantry! Troops! Cavalry! Move!
Okay, we'll draw them out this way. That's fine. Missed! I missed, even with the long leg. That's how you know I'm not that good. Wow.
Soldiers! Our troops! Advance! Soldiers!
Alright, I'm losing control of the forces. There's more and more troops that are not
Troops!
in my
Sergeants in charge!
lineup. Ah, I took a big shot there. Alright.
Troops! Orders! Sergeants! Soldiers! Take over command! Troops! Infantry!
I have some infantry left. That's good.
Soldiers!
Bring the archers back.
Infantry! Close in!
I can get a strike in there. Nope. Alright. Good enough. Alright. Now we send the troops. Wonderful. You may leave. You may also leave. Having a weird glitch there each time, saying 0 remaining. Okay, goodbye. I'll take all of the prisoners. I do not care if I'm over the limit. Take everything over 100. All of the weapons. I'll take a jab to smelt down. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's take all of these. Punta. Pretty well. Ratagast has died in battle. Unto Tjall we go. How are we looking? Quite well, actually. Even with the tier 1 wall. That's gonna damage our reputation a bit. Fairgrounds are tier 3. We may need to consider throwing someone in. Hold on. Hold the phone. Did I just see... Paisios, are you old enough? Oh my word. We may have a Paisios in the wild. Okay, that excites me because he's going to be my engineer and we're going to kick some serious butt when he is leading our sieges. 5,600 on Khuzait. Sturgia's hurting. We have inflicted twice as many casualties on them, and we lost somewhere. We had to have lost somewhere against the Khuzait to have those kind of casualties. Okay, I'm going to trust that if I wait here, we won't be besieged again and again and again and again. I have 49 health. That's good enough for now. I think we can muster up enough speed to capture one of their armies. Oh, he's going to Satiros. Really? Really? I mean, I'm fine with that, but are you sure? I said Satiros, I mean Striatos, but that's fine. Okay. Just looking at this and thinking, if he's going there, I might as well go there as well. If they send another army to Vladiv, we'll have enough time, we'll be alerted. Okay, let's try to catch him for 2 seconds and then move along. Oh, Kiraz is under attack. From my rough estimates, there's about 500 Sturgians up here, and there's 500 of us. So I don't mind if I steamroll. Let's keep these guys nice and happy. Uruk is safe for now. We might check Epinosa here. 314. Okay. 314 there. The next target then is Dinar. Kiraz is under attack again. 322. Okay. We have 500. I could, however, recruit a few more troops. I'm not quite to the limit. I can get us to maybe 550, then we'll go in. One troop. Thank you so very much. That is so helpful. Vladiv remains unscathed. You know what? Let's go to Uruk. Ah, here are some armies. Uruk Scala Castle has been besieged. Idiots! The absolute idiots. It better be 700 plus, or else you're going to die. And quite quickly. Satros is coming to defend us. Abelitos is also coming to defend us. I might just let this happen for a minute. 163 defending. Okay. We'll have enough time. Let's cover the escape. $1,600. Goodbye, foul enemies. I think that will do. Just gonna blow through those horses. Okay, still 63. Let's make that a little bit cleaner. Perfect. Okay. The Boundless Horde. Interesting. I'll take the Lamellars, the horses. Honestly, just about everything in those first couple categories. Balanced step arrows, I think, are what Nathanos needs. Yep, slightly more. Very good. Let's see. 25 on the helmet, not bad. And I will take your food. So they have died. They are no more. And my army remains. Vladiv is again under siege, but I think what we'll end up doing is just rolling with our boys here. Hakun is under attack. Remember Hakun from like 400 years ago? Yeah, well that's under attack, finally. If we can keep them above 100, then they'll pop right back once we're done. Vladiv is safe. Thank you. Let's do the same thing we've been doing and move those in like so. I'm going to take all archers this time when possible. Let's see. No one I care to get rid of necessarily. How about in here? No. Okay. We'll let them go for now, and this episode continues to be looting, 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 as always. Don't care for saddles, I do care for food. It keeps my army happy. So now we are, again, faced with a siege. Oh, they're not even coming for the castle yet. The castle's fine. I could see us pushing in one direction and just letting them have it. Ooh, Sargot and Halmaris have rebelled. That's fun. Is Sabir our next target? Varnapol or Dinar? I think, you know what? We talked about it for so long. It has to be. It has to be Epinosa. They'll split their forces because they're going to Striatos. You know what we could also do, actually, is we could help them take this one. And then turn on this one. Shall we? 2 for the price of 1. Actrium, you're going to want to move. Where are you going? Shadows. Oh, yeah. Yep. Just the way... Wow, that is a lot of villagers and caravans and things. Part of the problem here is that there are so many crossing this bridge because there are 2 settlements on this side of the river. So, I think what we'll do is we'll continue the siege, and we will massacre them when the time comes. Which is now. Lovely. So, let's see how the Longlaive fares in a siege. Okay. Seeing as I did not initiate this, I am not the commander. However, that just frees us up to have a little fun, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and put the horse down over here. So if he gets shot, he'll run off into the woods. I think that's fair. Look at this long zoom now. Check that out. I am going to be the catapult killer, if I do say so myself. Ooh, we almost hit him from here. That's not good. Okay, time to move in. I'm not taking archer fire. No. You may leave now. I was going to stay there and camp, but look, these men are already here. It's not a far distance we had to go. I think we can make this happen quite quickly. Goodbye. These militias stand no chance against my bow. I'd rather go up there at full health, so apologies if I dodge a little bit more than is probably necessary. Especially against those higher tier Khuzait. Give? Don't you shoot me. Okay, there's 1. Here goes 2. Come on, boys. Forget the catapults. Let's just massacre them. Huh? Huh? Well, that was not wise. It appears to all be militia. So, in that case, I have sword and long glaive. Which means I get to go up there and just stab some fools without fear of being overexposed. Who wants some? Who wants some? This thing's got reach. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. Lay off. You know what? This is more fun. Anyway. They're gone. And now, this stone pile is mine. Yeah, yeet. A little too short. All right, boys, can we filter in here, please? Let's go upstairs, shall we? Shoot him in the leg for fun, because we can. Check it out. Shield and spear. This is mine now. Where's my rock pile? Thank you, don't mind if I do. Can I hit it? A little too far behind, that's fine. I have a large rock pile, so I'm not concerned. Make him run. I'm not even really playing, I'm just screwing around. I don't know if you can tell, but it's quite enjoyable. Even if we don't hit anything. Preferably not our own men. Nailed it. Let's collect a few more arrows, might as well. It'll be a little bit more accurate, right? Wow, being this far zoomed in is a little... I feel a little drunk. A little bit too eagle-eyed. They're all going to retreat to the keep. Man, it is hard to tell where you're shooting when you're shooting a good 300 yards away. My goodness. Cool. You're very welcome, Gus. Let's go. Heaven be praised. You're darn right, heaven be praised. If it were not for the cross upon our shields, we would not have glorious victory this day. Again, you save our necks, Constantine. Truly, you are the best of friends. Well, I'm your future king and emperor. Best get used to it. I'll take the extras. They can just go in the castle. Yes. I'll take those. And I'll take those. Striatos is ours. Let us go inside. You may have some troops now, because I am feeling generous. You can have some Sturgians, for fun. I'll keep the hunter for now. Militia. That sounds like a good thing for the militia. And some looters. Enjoy. Alright, we're gonna wait and see if they bother to do anything. Probably not. Okay, good enough. Let's leave. There's a good couple hundred in here, so we need to be careful. I must leave you before the epic adventure to Epinosa. Can we claim this territory as our own, completely and entirely? Or will we suffer at the hands of the Khuzaits revenge for our taking of Serratos Castle? Till next time, I bid you adieu. Bye.